Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. All right, so here we are today at episode 33, I want to say. So last episode we had gotten the LCR and we had our first intro to subnets, and today we're going to get right into things and we're going to be working on nitrobenzene before moving on to some other things. So in my off time, I did add a couple more LCRs here. We have one here that's handling nitrogen dioxide, or rather it's making nitrogen dioxide, which is made in the LCR with nitrogen and oxygen. So that will be making stuff for us as we need as we need it. And then over here, oh, I don't think I've set this one up yet, but what did I intend for this to be? Probably, I think probably for the nitrobenzene. Also, the automatic maintenance hatch. This thing shouldn't have. It's basically just a hatch that does not need to be activated or maintained, essentially. And to make that is, oh god, automatic. Where are you? Auto maintenance hatch. There we go. That's going to be 2 hatches and some HV components, but yeah, it's whatever. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today. Oh, you know what? Now I remember why I needed this reactor. Because we're going to be making a sulfuric acid production source. What we're going to be doing is mixing water, sulfur, and vanadium pentoxide to get the sulfuric acid. Now, the great thing about this recipe is you'll notice there's the NC tag up there. That means it will not consume. So all we need to do is put in pentoxide dust and have the circuit on the input bus with water and the sulfur, and we'll get sulfuric acid. I've pre-made this vanadium pentoxide, which actually is just vanadium dust with oxygen and an LCR, and we get pentoxide. In fact, I did actually automate this in our main Autocraft LCR over there. So all I need to do now is set up a input bus to stick sulfur in here into this one we have in front of us with water, and we should get our sulfuric acid. So let's, oh, you know what? I'm going to need interfaces before I can do that. So let's get 3 of those made. So basically what we're going to be doing is once we get the sulfuric acid, then we're going to be making nitric acid. Oh yeah, here we go. So water with the nitrogen dioxide that we're making will give us nitric acid as well as nitric oxide. Now I don't know if we're going to be needing this for the future, but it would be a way to get back some nitrogen and oxygen, I suppose. But other than that, this nitrosyl chloride, not really sure what that will be used for, but I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along. All right, so the faces are just about almost done. Nitric mixture. So the nitrobenzene recipe, this is, I'm probably gonna, I might actually make this in an LCR just for the fact that it can be auto overclocked later. So I'm going to need to get a few machines, probably HV for some of these things, like the mixing of the nitration mixture. And the nitric acid will also be HV. So I'll have to get a chemical reactor and a mixer. Do I have a mixer HV? No, okay. So let's get that set up. Doesn't require too much, which is great. So we'll put that in there and get that requested. So let me do this. I'm going to take a pause here. I want to get some more interfaces and whatnot, and I will be back and we will continue on with the episode. Okie dokie, we're back. So I got sulfur in here, and we got a couple thousand of these actually. And until we get like a passive source of sulfur, I've been pretty much just going to the end, silk touching whatever I get with this hammer that I made. It's got silk touch and unbreaking, and just putting it through my ore processing. So that is pretty nice. And then we're gonna need water, and we're close to getting the water cell from AE2, but we need to get into the metal, the magic infused metal. The metal, what was it called again? Mana infused metal, yeah. So we need to get into doing this the reduction fluid, which, if I'm not mistaken, we could probably set this up in the autocrafter to make this, and then have chemical reactors for each of the 4 sources here. Of course, this would be also, blaze powder would be also nice now because it would be a lot quicker with the reduction fluid. Also means we're going to need to have netherrack dust on hand, snow, and stone dust, but snow is not that crazy, I don't think. Water and a solidifier should be pretty easy. Anyway, there we go. So it's already been making sulfuric acid. And about 16 seconds per. So let's go ahead and get that ejected. And so there we go. Oh, looks like we made enough, or we have enough sulfuric acid now. Okay, so another thing that I want to do, I'm going to transition to doing real quick, is we're going to be making the quadruple input hatches here. So this is the recipe. We've got an EV input hatch and a quadruple titanium fluid pipe. So we're going to grab that. Then we're going to take the recipe here, put that, and then titanium ingot and a extruder gives us the pipe. And I did make, there we go. I did make an extruder for small pipes off camera. So then now all we got to do is put these recipes in here. Now we need one more thing, or multiple. We need the input hatch. So we're going to do a recipe. And then yeah, let's do it this way. EV machine casing, same thing as before. 8 plates. Now, I don't know if we have titanium plates. Nope, we don't. So let's get that fixed. Oh, I hate how sometimes that works like that. I hit a button and it does something I don't want to do. Okay. 8. There. Assembler. Yeah, that should work fine. And this should just be in the basic wall there. So if I did everything correctly, we should be able to request. Oh, we need aluminum cable. And we should have all that. We need rubber. There we go. My question is, do I, hold on. Okay, I do. Do I have aluminium wire as a pattern? Nope. So let's go ahead and get that. Oh, hello. There we go. Quadruple. Nope, not that. Quadruple input hatch. There we go. So that should be pretty quick. Now with this, we'll be able to put up to 4 fluids into a hatch at once. So if I take it and put it down here, for example, you can see that we have 4 slots and they hold 32,000 mil buckets each. So this is going to come into play with the nitrobenzene. I should probably make the output hatch too. So let's do that as well. EV quad. Oh my god, can I spell it correctly? Thank you. EV quadruple output. It should just be the same thing, but reversed. Oh, okay, we need the output hatch, right? Okay. Output hatch. Oh, pattern. There we go. Quadruple output hatch. There we go. That will get cooked up there. So yeah, we should have a good supply of sulfuric acid. All right, so now we want to make the nitration mixture. So we're going to need the mixer. Wow, words. But we also need the nitric acid first. So we are going to go with the chemical reactor, which I have right here. Okay, so let's get up here. Yep. Put that there. We're going to need a regulator. Input. Okay, so nitric acid is 3 parts nitrogen dioxide, 1 part water. Nitrogen dioxide, keep exact. There we go. Should be import, keep exact. Okay, so water, dioxide. And with that, we need 1. And there we go, nitric acid and oxide. So we're going to make a cell for that. But in the meantime, oh, I didn't grab the controller. So yeah, let's take care of this while we're here. Let's get a couple of these. Controller. Emitter. Put these away for the time being. In due time, we'll be able to make plates a lot more quickly. I look forward to that. Okay. Still nothing yet. Oh, it's making the energetic alloy. That's another thing that I'll probably be doing is passiving, making energetic alloy passively as well as the vibrant alloy. At least maybe, we'll see, because it might come to a point where eventually we'll be able to cook up the ingot so quickly that it won't matter too much. Okay, so nitric oxide. And yeah, why not? We'll do nitric acid as well. And that will go there. And then we'll grab the controller and the emitter. And pop that there. Okay, so we're going to eject. Nope, wrong fluid. Okay, so that should be all in there now in the system. And nitric acid, where it goes there. And we're going to say, I don't know, 16 buckets. Emit when those are above. Okay, well, apparently that made enough. So let's go back over here to our system, just double check on it. And there we go, nitric acid. So let's grab a bucket of that. Okay, so now with the nitric acid quest done, that opens up all of these quests. We're going to need to get into platinum group processing soon, but all in good time. And that leads over to cetane boosted diesel. There we go. Words are hard. All right. Now, nitration mixture. We are going to need that mixer that I have here, and we're probably going to remove one of the extractors here. I don't think this is doing anything right now. Oh, we might not have a lot of charcoal, so I'll just say screw it and get rid of that. Okay, so mixer, regulator, import. So the nitric acid and the sulfuric acid. Keep exact. Why is it not showing on the thing? Well, I'm sure it's fine. Sulfuric, nitric, and it's off to the races. That will be making us the nitration mixture. And I need another controller. So I'm just going to go over and request a couple of them. And you know what? I'm going to go grab that fluid cell we just set up and get that going with the nitration mixture. I'm not going to be storing a whole lot of the fluids on one cell, so it will be fine this way. Okay, so let's go back over to our system, see if we have the components. Back over to the HV. And I'll pop that on there. Pop that there. Okay, so far it's not doing much. Mixture, we're going to say, if we can get in there, 32. And eject. Okay, so that should be good. So now, with that in mind, all we need to do now is go set up a LCR with this all in mind. That being said, I'm also going to need to get a distiller for the sulfuric acid. So I'll probably get a medium voltage one. It will be quick enough anyway, a third of a second. So let me go and get all the components I'm going to need for the LCR. And I will meet you all in the LCR room and we'll get this built and see about moving things over from benzene to nitrobenzene. Okay, back in a few. Okay, we are back. So I have the LCR here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the controller on the middle once I can find the stupid controller block. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that should be good. All right, so we have the output hatch and then we have the input hatch here. So what we're going to need to do open this up. And the nitrobenzene is going to be 5-benzene, 2 mixture. Oh, wait, we need the distilled water. Of course we do. Okay, we'll get this up anyway, and then we'll go get the distilled water set up. Keep it exact. I believe I said it was a 5-2-2 ratio. Yes. Distilled water. Okay. So that should be good. Keep exact. Yes. Yeah, I won't put more than 4 in there. And mixture. Unless I did like this. There. So now we just need to get distilled water. And then for this, I'll just say like, I don't know, 256 buckets. Now we still need to set up the power. Oh, right, we need to get one more block. Okay, so where did I put the? There we go. And there we go. Should have the power I need. There we go. So for distilled water, distilled water, what is the difference here? Circuit. I mean, I guess it makes more. I mean, honestly, why not just do this? Okay, so let's go, and I'm gonna need to get 2 distillers. DIS, there's one. And another. So how's our water so far? Yeah, it's still maxed. So I don't think we're going to be really putting a strain on our water supply for a good while. Even then, we're close to the water cell that it won't be a big deal. Okay, so that's the waiting on that circuit there. We should have... Okay, we're going to need more interfaces. So let's get those cooked up. Oh, and there's that. And you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to get a bus for the distiller of water. Although I'm still going to need an interface anyway for the water to go in. Okay. So let me put cut right here and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I have it all set up now. It should be distributing nitrobenzene and diluted sulfuric acid. I don't think I set up... Yeah, I didn't set up those cells. So let me go and take care of that. We should have a 1K anyway, so that'll work. Okay, so nitrobenzene and diluted sulfuric acid. And we'll pop that. Well, we're going to need a new bay. And we'll watch that update. There we go. So we're getting some sulfuric acid back, and it's processing the nitrobenzene now. So we'll probably let that fill up a bit before I move everything over to the turbines. But yeah, that is a awesome thing to get. Nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene. Let's go ahead and put this. Okay. So, I mean, this should last a lot longer in our system, in our generators. Like I said, about a good second and a half. So how's our benzene stock looking? Yeah. It's looking all right. Well, even if I don't think we'll run into a benzene issue, but I could be wrong. So, you know what? Trying to think how. I mean, I could just get some nitrobenzene, put it in that drum, and it will pull out into the turbines. But what I'm going to need to do is separate this piping or export. All right, and so that should empty out into the pipes. And then let me go ahead and get a tank of nitrobenzene. I'm wondering if I didn't set that up right, or if I made it a bigger number. I probably made it a bigger number than 100 that I was thinking about. Yeah, let's do 512. So that will be good. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go swap everything over to nitrobenzene, and we'll come back, and then we'll see what we could do from here. All right, back in a few. All right, everybody, I'm back. Let's wrap this episode up. So I've got the nitrobenzene now processing into our pipes. But in the time that I was away, I looked into laser IO, and I think I have an understanding of how it works now. So I'll probably be taking some time to set it up, maybe next episode. I also want to upgrade the cutter to use lubricant, which we can make lubricant by distilling creosote, which we're making a buttload right now. I did upgrade the LCR that we have. We have right here with the quadruple hatches. So that should be able to handle multiple fluids now, which is great. I also have the reduction fluid set up in there, which again, we're going to need reduction fluid for making the powders and whatnot. We're going to need to get the snow block set up. Netherrack might be, it shouldn't be too crazy, I don't think, but we'll get there. Actually, can you make netherrack without, yeah, I might need to just macerate it. Okay. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I did take the time to set up a tower here with mixers and reactors for the powders and the dust. So maybe we can see about getting that set up real quick. Okay, so blaze powder we don't need to worry about actually. So I can probably remove one or both of those reactor mixers. Reactor though, we're gonna need coal dust with the powder and reactor. I might set it up later where we use an LCR to do all this, but we'll have to see. Okay, so one there, and one there. Okay, so back over here. Let's see. I think pyrothium. So I get that thium word. Oh, I screwed it up. There we go. So erothium, mixer, cryothium, mixer, petrothium, and pyrothium. That doesn't really matter where we put these. So let's just put them all in one of them. And then I'll have to get these set up. Okay. And then this. Okay, that should work. That should be good now. But yeah, we'll still need to get those other things figured out, the snow and netherrack. Although we have a great deal of netherrack dust. So we'll see where that takes us. All right. That being said, this is going to be an episode. Next, we'll come back, work on the primal mana. Do we need... Okay, we just need diamond to make the primal mana. Okay, it shouldn't be too crazy. We do eventually need to get into luminescence, which that comes from redstone, glowstone, and aluminium with phosphoric acid. So we're going to need to figure that out. Oh, craftable nether stars. Yeah, that whole thing. And then, yeah, so we got the mana-infused metal ingots. I believe we needed them for something specific. But I don't remember which. Wasn't we needed... Oh, yeah, for the AE2 cells. Okay, so then... we'll get down into circuit assembler, and we still need to take care of this quest. So we're getting there. That being said, if you did like what we saw here today, please leave a like or comment down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one. That's all for now.